For most of my life, I was soft. My relationship with rage is complicated. It has a right to take form, but struggles to know how. Violence is primeval to humanity. It lives in the collective unconscious. But violence has not always been enacted for the sake of violence. I found a teacher who taught me that violence can be refined. It can be incredibly precise. It exists to function in life cycle. As the bodily instinct found perception of itself, I found refuge in the exchange of fraternal violence. Rage is my right. This practice does not allow for an explosion of confused violence. It can't be chaotic. Reaching that ancient unconscious violence requires restraint. You can never let the urge of unnecessary violence crowd your thoughts. Every strike is calculated impulse. You do not enter a match for the purpose of harm. You enter it for the purpose of insight. Rituals are necessary for purposeful violence. In Muay Thai, a dancing ritual by the name of Wai Kru Ram Muay is performed to pay respects to teachers, fellow fighters, the art of the sport itself, and the spirits that were believed to inhabit all things, including the boxing ring. In indigenous Aztec communities, warfare was as much a cultural expression as worship. All warriors would enter with pride, and trust that even loss meant returning to the Ouroboros of earth and heavens. War was compared to the life cycle of maize. Even childbearing was considered a battlefield, with the newborn being greeted with war cries. The intentional grace of violence is ancient. Muay Thai is camaraderie and siblinghood. There is fastidious courtesy in fighting your comrade. You regard them as fellow warrior, and enter any fight prepared to appreciate what you meet. Even on your knees, you do not beg the sun for mercy. Even on your knees, your brother will meet you there.